boiling maple syrup tonight. Actually today. We started this around 7 o'clock this morning. Tried to go as early as possible, woke at 5:30. But we are boiling maple syrup, or sap, turn it into maple syrup. So let's show you the starting process of what we do. So I'm gonna flip the camera around, I think. So we have our sap in this big old bucket here. So it comes down from our trees. I've got 2 lines this year. So on this line, goes up there, and then there's a last tree up there. Then I have another line coming down this side here. I added like 17, or no, about another 5, about 10 trees up top there. So I think there's 17 trees on this line up top there. So the sap's really flowing today. We've done about 50 gallons. I'm just finishing off in my preheater, but I've got the sap here. Let's open this up, show you what's going on in this barrel. So these are, I believe, 55-gallon barrels. Let's open this up and show you the sap coming out. It was flowing really fast today. So you can see it flowing. We've got this tank's about half full now, almost half full. I try to concentrate on taking from the other barrel because that was really full. It just kept on flowing fast today. So I've got this barrel here, all good there. We'll show you the other barrel. The other barrel is actually empty now, almost empty now, because I took all the sap out of it and I threw it into these bare buckets here and put them in the snow to keep the sap colder. As you can see, we had a ton of snow here about a week ago. We had so much rain, it just kind of melted it all. So I'm trying to keep the sap cold. It's supposed to get warm tomorrow. So you can see this line's really flowing. I do have a problem with this one though. I've got an air gap somewhere in there. I think I know where it's coming from, but I just didn't go back and fix it. I should have. I may go and get the drill and try and fix it tomorrow, but this barrel was almost 3/4 full all day long. I kept on taking money out of it, or sorry, kept taking, I guess it is money, liquid gold. They call it liquid gold sap. But yeah, this one's almost empty now. I took all the sap, put it in those barrels. So see, this one's just flowing like crazy. Look at the drip. So that's what we're doing. I'm probably going to come back tomorrow and try and do one more boil tomorrow, then another boil on Saturday. I just want to keep up with it because that barrel's full, so I'm going to have to boil that one down, as well as all that sap I've got in those buckets there. So I'm going to try and keep up with it. It's been a long day, but yeah, this is what I've been doing all day, making maple syrup. I have a way better system this year. Last year I had the same system right here. I didn't have the fan though. I put the evaporator, I fixed it up, I made it straight, and then I went and bought another a pan for preheating. Last year I just had just a little pot that was heated over the stove or over the fire, which was very slow. This has been working way better. So right now, dip your finger in there, it's pretty hot. So I take this and then I put it into there. I was trying to keep this at 2 inches here level because they say the less you have in there, the quicker it will boil. But I've kind of just dumped it all in. This is my last bit for the day that I'm going to be done. But I'm going to take this probably in a little bit and dump it in. Probably have to restock the fire. Been restocking it all day. You can see all the wood here, lots of wood here. So we're going to try and keep this going. I'm probably going to be here maybe another hour to finish this off. I hope maybe a bit more. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. Lots of sap to boil. And then, like I said, I got these buckets over here. Depending on where you are, if you're in Canada, these are 19-liter buckets. In the States, I think they're 5-gallon buckets. So like I said, we did 50 gallons today. Last year, I had about 25 gallons that we were able to do. But this year, because I've added this fan to my system, it's been way better. Let me flip you around again. So what I've done, I've added the battery. We've added this little fan. We added the nozzle there, put the air through there, and it's just keeping a rapid boil all day long. Last year, I was barely struggling to keep a boil going, even with leaf blowing it. So that's what I've been doing. Actually, I'm going to put this down for just a quick second. I'm going to restock the fire. So if you want to see how I do that, you want to get lots of fire or wood in there to keep it going hot. More wood you have in there, the quicker boils. So go like that, grab it from the pile. And just chuck it in. You can see it really coming out with the fan. And we just close this back up and let it go. Here we go. Back adding more wood to the fire. So that's what we've been doing all day. The only part I don't like about this is the preheater's kind of over this. So when the steam comes up, it hits that and drops water back into the pan. That's what we're trying not to do, is get water in. We're trying to get the water out of there. But that's the best system I've done so far. Yeah, so you can see as soon as I put the wood in there, it just starts boiling away like crazy again. So, sorry, I'm just reading the comments. Walter White, kind of, not really. Unfortunately, I don't know how to respond to comments on the, what do you call that? Phone. So anyways, yeah, we're just doing this. It's going pretty good so far. Like I said, this is my 50th gallon right here, so I'll add this in a minute. I may just stuff this whole thing in just to get it going, but they say the less you have in here, the quicker it boils. But we'll see. I'll show you this barrel here. This barrel's almost half full, I think, so you can see the tap lines coming down from the trees. So open this and you can see just dripping pretty fast. Just a steady flow from this one. It's crazy. But yeah, it's half full here, so maybe by tomorrow morning it will be almost full, because that's just flowing like crazy. That's a steady stream. So that will be a lot more to boil. I think it's actually going to be dark just by looking at it. This is actually my first boil of the season. I was away last week, so I couldn't boil, but just by looking at it, let me grab my ladle and I can show you. I think it's going to be a dark one by the looks of it, just from here, but it's hard to tell. So I think it's going to be maybe not too dark, but maybe like medium darkness. Then my second year doing syrup, so I'm not a professional with this. This is just a quick little hobby I'm doing. We bought this property and there's a ton of maple trees up there. So yeah, actually I'm gonna put this back down. Yeah, so that's gonna be hopefully it's probably gonna be a dark one, but I think I'm gonna go and boil it down when I get home tonight to finish it off. I'm gonna come back out tomorrow, I think, to do another boil. But here's this line. I think I got air in it though, because I don't know if that will focus or not, but I think I got air in there. So you can see all coming down the line there. But yeah, I think on this line, I got like 17 trees on it. The other one, I think I got about 10 to 15. I think I tapped 37 trees this year, and this property has a ton of trees. I think it's got, like, I counted all the trees I've marked right now that I could tap, probably over 100 trees, and there's way more than that, but I can't keep up with this little system. I may make another stove next year and then go and put it beside this one, put it up higher, have the same pan system, but have a longer nozzle so it comes out and drips into this next one. Then that way it will be like my preheater, and then it will hopefully be able to boil more, because we can have two going at the same time boiling, and then hopefully it will, work faster. So that's my goal for next year. But yeah, this system is way better. Last year I didn't have the fan or the battery. I was just doing like leaf blower type stuff. Could not get a boil on that. So, but this year she's been boiling, or today's been boiling all day. There's been a couple times where it stopped a little bit, but I think it's because I didn't have enough wood in there, but it's going good now. So I'm gonna grab my bucket and add some more sap to that. So what I've been doing, I just got this little container here, and then I just take it out here. Like this sap here, just let me test it. This sap's pretty warm right now, so I just take it like this, throw it in, and boil it down. I'm gonna try and maybe get this whole thing in pretty fast, because I want to get out of here, but oh, that smoke's killer. I'm gonna try and take it home tonight and hopefully be done in an hour out here. When does your season end? Usually it's 1st of April here in Ontario. I'm in Ontario as well. I'm in the Kawartha Lakes. So like I said, this is my second year doing it. Last year, I think, because it was so warm, we didn't have much snow. It was done by end of March. But looking at the weather, it looks like it's going to be, I think tomorrow it's not going too cold, but then on Thursday, Friday, it's going to drop down to minus temperatures at night. So it's going to run again pretty good. So I may stop next week just because I got a lot of stuff to do for my business, and I got to concentrate on do that and not, you know, make this a priority. So I'm going to try and finish this off next week, maybe do 3 or 4 more boils. Last year I got 13 liters of sap. Oh, nice. Elmira. Yeah, we're up in Court Lakes. I know a guy with lawn care business down in Elmira. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so last year I ended up with 13 liters of sap. This year I wanted to double it because we were away last week. I couldn't boil, but I've already done more sap in one day than I did last year. Last year, like I said, I think I did 25 gallons. Today I've done 50. So I should be able to beat that record. So I think with the sap I'm doing right now, I think my wife said we'll probably get like 4 liters from today. So it will be nice. And then if I can do another thing like this tomorrow with another 50 liters, get another 4 liters for the next day, that's already 8 liters. So if I do like 3 or 4 boils and can get, you know, 50 gallons per boil, I should probably walk away with hopefully 4, 8, 12, 16, maybe 24 liters. We still have lots left from last year. And last year, what happened was I tapped the trees, did a couple boils. We went away for March break, came back. These barrels were overflowing, and the sap was, I thought it was still good. It tasted good, it smelled good, looked good, but I boiled it. It was super ropey. It's really thick. It's got a weird taste to it. So I'm learning from my experiences from last year. So I'm trying to keep up with it so it doesn't happen like that again, because actually the one syrup I'm trying to eat right now is pretty nasty. So I may throw it out and open up another jar because it's only a small jar that I opened up. But yeah, and then at the back here, I had a little issue. I'm not very good with measuring. So when I made this stove, I had a really big gap there. So today I bought some fiberglass to stick in there because the whole pan is warped now from the heat going up the side. You can see where it's all warped there, I think. I don't know if you can zoom in. Yeah, so you can see it's all warped there. I'm gonna have to clean that tonight. It's gonna be a bugger to clean that. But the whole pan, that pan's warped really bad now, way more than last year. So, but it looks like my boil is kind of dying down a little bit. It's got lots of wood in there. I may add some more wood because I really want to just get this boiling really fast and get her done. This is probably going to take it 6 o'clock now. I was hoping to be out here by 7, but I don't think it's going to boil down by 7 o'clock because I try and boil it down to just above that nozzle there. And then when I get it home, you know, it's not as much boiling, but because I've done more sap today, it may actually be a little bit higher on my thing that I need to boil down. I did bring my thermometer to test it so I can try and maybe get a bit closer to the boiling temperature of syrup, so then I don't have to boil as much at home, because boiling at home, it just, you know, goes through the house and it's kind of not good. But yeah, that's what we're doing. Lots of sap here, we're boiling. I've been sitting here all day just trying to keep up with it. I got more wood here. I was going to go and split in the wintertime, and then it snowed a lot and I couldn't get in here. I did snow plow it, but then there was just too much snow to get in here, and you can see how wet it is in here now. I think next year what I'm going to do is take the evaporator and move it over here, because you see this little hill here, it's nice and dry here. So I may move the evaporator over here, and then I may move my wood pile maybe into here. That way it's closer, because I don't really want to have to walk too far with the wood. So I could probably just move all the wood over here, then it will be good. And then the lines, I may be able to just bring the lines over here as well and keep the buckets here. No, so this is just a small, so when I'm done tonight, I'll throw water on the coals and then shut it down for the night, come back tomorrow, put more wood on it and start it back up. But yeah, it's just me by myself. You know, my wife came out for a little bit today. She may come out again and help me a little bit, but yeah, it's just me doing it by myself pretty much. So small operation. Is, like I said, my second year doing it, just learning the basics and what I did wrong last year and how to make it better for this year. Then next year, I think like I said, I think I'm gonna get another barrel stove next year and make it up a bit higher, and then have 2 going at the same time so I can boil even more, because I can't keep up with what I have. Like I could walk up the hill. I can actually walk up quickly, show you what I've got up here. So this line here just goes all the way up the hill. And then I got a maple tree marking. They're like, there's all these maples in here as well. Like the old owner, he actually owns the property next door. selling it, but he had all these trees tapped. So I want to tap more trees, but I don't know if I can keep up with it. Yeah, I think it's supposed to get cold. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm not going to take the taps out because what happens is this morning when I got here this morning, it was all frozen. The lines were frozen. But once it warms up, the sap starts flowing again. So I'll keep the taps in probably, I don't know, probably for another week or so, and then take them out because I got to clean everything up too, and then get ready for my season. Yeah, I was gonna bring a like cast iron pan out here with me and make some stuff, but I only brought a lunchbox and some lunch, but I really should bring my cast iron pan out here and then make some good food while I'm out here, but I never do. So, but yeah, my kids love this. They love the maple syrup. So you can see she's boiling good now. I try and skim off too because it's all kind of gunky. So try and skim that stuff all off every now and then. I just take the ladle. Let's hope I don't drop the phone in the sap. That would not be good. So just kind of like go like this, just get the nasty stuff out. And then what I'm gonna do this year, last year, I strained this off into a bucket or like a pot, but I didn't have I didn't strain it through a strainer, or sorry, like a filter. So I'm gonna put a filter to the thing this time to try and clean it up more before I take it back home and boil it, just to get some more gunk out of it, because doing it this way, you get a lot of the ash and the syrup and whatnot, but you want to get that out. But it tastes really good. It's like really smoky flavor and whatnot when you do it this way, so it's really nice. So yeah, this is what we're doing today. I'm probably gonna do this again tomorrow, depending on how tired I am. Actually, I kind of gotta do it tomorrow because I want to keep up with it, because I have a feeling this barrel is gonna overflow by tomorrow if I don't keep up with it, and then that barrel may be almost full again by tomorrow. So if I can only do 50 liters or 50 gallons a day, like I already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20 gallons right there. So I have to double that. So yeah. Any bear issues? You know what? I have not seen, so we bought this property last year. It's 37 acres. I have not seen any wild animals. The only thing I've seen is turkeys, and they're just over by the driveway there. But up the hill back there, I've seen nothing. Oh, sorry, a porcupine. I saw a porcupine, but I haven't seen any bear. My next door neighbor, he sent me a photo. He had shot a bear. I think that was before winter came, but I haven't seen any animals out here. I've got out back by myself all the time, and I've seen nothing, just like absolutely nothing. I get a little bit scared going out there by myself, but yeah, I haven't seen anything out there. So, but apparently there's lots of deer, and he told me that he's had, I think, wolves he's seen, and he's seen bears, and yeah, but me, I haven't seen anything. But he lives out here. We don't have a house here. I live further away, so yeah. Honestly, I'm not too afraid of bears. I was afraid to just run if I see one. When I lived out west, I ran into lots of bears, so I kind of you know what to do. You kind of walk away slowly and whatnot. But yeah, I haven't seen anything out there. I do get a little bit nervous sometimes by myself when I'm out there, because you know, if you do run into something, especially if it's a coyote or a wolf or something, who knows what's going to happen, right? So yeah, so far, haven't really seen anything. So it's kind of crazy, but usually when I go out there, I've got my four-wheeler and I've got my chainsaw, and I'm cutting trees down. So I mean, I make a lot of noise. So I think, you know, once you make all the noise, they're not gonna show up really. So, but yeah, I don't know if you have any other questions. Let me know. I'm just like I said, this is my first year doing this. I'm just learning how to do this, you know, good. Actually, I'm gonna throw some more wood in this quickly because I just want to get this boiled down fast. I'm not sure if that's showing the fireplace or not, but see how much. Yeah, that's burning fast. This fan has really helped out this year. It's really got me burnt. I'm not gonna lie, that is hot. So the wood this year I have, I've got mostly ash, and then I had a maple I cut down. So there's lots of ash and maple, so it's burning a lot better. Last year I had a lot of junky, but last year I cut a whole bunch of dead trees up that were already on the ground. There's a lot of like cedar and just rotted stuff, so I wasn't getting very good heat with it, but this has been really good. I started cutting this up in the summertime, started my pile. I wanted to have it all piled up here so I didn't have to do this every year, but this might actually, last year I was almost out of wood. This year I'm not sure how much I'm going to go through, just because I think with this fan it's been a lot more efficient, but I'm gonna hopefully come back and finish cutting this up. And I got like 10 trees at the back I've marked that I need to cut down. Yeah, well, you know, I joined the maple syrup groups on Facebook, and then my brother actually made maple syrup at our house. We got trees there, so I kind of learned from him. I just didn't really get into it with him, but kind of saw what he was doing, and then I started researching it, watching tons of YouTube videos on maple syruping and barrel stoves and whatnot. I actually wanted to buy the old oil tank, make a stove out of that, but for that you have to do a lot of welding and stuff, and I don't know how to weld. I don't have a welder. I have to pay somebody to do it. This barrel setup cost me probably, I don't know, like $200 I think. Like the barrel was, a guy I know sells the barrels, so I think the barrel was like maybe $25, and then the stove kit for the door, the feet, and the flue at the back here, I think I paid about $200 American for it. And then the pipe, I'm not sure, maybe $50 for it. And then all I did was just cut it, cut the holes in it, put it in, and then that's pretty much all I did. And then last year this was not level because we buy the property in wintertime, so I just threw the stuff up. It was set up very sketchily, but in the summertime I came here and I dug this all out and made it really level. And then my pan, I didn't have it level either. It was kind of like slanted this way, so I came back to my grind and re-leveled it, so the pan's level now, which is way better than what I had before. Yeah, but it's way better. So I'm going to put you down again quickly. I'm going to just dump the rest of the sap in there just to get it done. It may take me a bit longer to do it this way, but I want to start cleaning it up. It's going to take me about an hour to get out of here, I think, once I'm ready to go. So yeah, this is not what I really wanted to do, but I did it. And then now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to try and clean this pan quickly before I gets too nasty. See how bad it gets there. Let's see what you asked. Do you store your finished syrup? So I did a bit of both last year. I bought the mason jars, so I started using mason jars, and then I bought some of the plastic ones as well. The mason ones I like because you can see the sap, but the plastic ones are nicer because you just have to dump it in the plastic container and then close it up. With the glass ones, you have to pre-boil them and then heat them up. There's a lot more work. So this year I've got a couple extra. I think I bought more plastic ones, but when I'm out of the plastic, I'll just use the glass again. I've been meaning to go down to the maple syrup store again, get some more stuff, but I just haven't had time because it's down in Barrie and I'm up in the country. So I should have brought a sponge or something to clean that with. But anyways, yeah. So I'll try and get this black stuff off, but when I get home, I'll probably just give it a quick wash and then have it ready for tomorrow, because I don't think you really want that in your syrup stuff. Yeah, if I was smart, I would have brought. I have some soap out here, but I didn't bring any. Should have brought my scrubby. Maybe we'll bring my scrubby tomorrow. They can just scrub it out here, because I've got a little. Over there is the swamps, and there's a lot of water in the swamp right now, so I can just go and use that water to clean this with and give a better clean at home. So now I'm going to try and slowly shut this down, pack everything up, because it's going to start getting dark soon. And when I came out here this morning, it was dark, but I added these lights last year or in the summertime. So when I came out here, I had some light, and I wasn't sure if they were going to work. But I came out here and they worked for me, so it was good. I got a lot of stuff all spread around this place now, so I got to clean it all up. But yeah, so that's what we're doing today. Like I said, hoping to get probably, I don't know, 25 liters this year, but we'll see how ambitious I am. I get kind of tired after a while. You think just sitting around all day, you know, doing syrup is not tiring, but it is pretty tiring because you're constantly on the go, you know, filling the pan up or stalking the fire, or like right now, like I said, it's muddy here, so I've been trying to make a little trail to keep all the water out here so it dries up faster. But yeah, oh yeah, she's good, going good now. So now what I can do, I can take this, where's my thing? And actually last year I got a bunch of buckets, but because it was cold last year, I was taking a knife and I actually poked some holes in these buckets. So I put sap in these buckets the other day, or yesterday, came here this morning, they were all drained out about a quarter way. So it wasn't very good. I lost some sap that way, but oh well. I got so much sap, I don't really mind. So yeah, I'm just gonna try and get this dirty stuff out of here. Yeah, it's boiling really good right now, which is good. Boil away. So maybe I'll go get my pot I'm going to use for straining this into, because I don't live here, so I have to drive home afterwards. I only live like 5 minutes away, but I have to go and can't see that. I have to go and put it in a pot, put it in the back of the truck, and then drive home after, and just drive slowly so I don't spill it everywhere. But I did bring filters today, and I'm gonna try and filter it before I get home, like filter it as I'm draining it to get all the stuff out. I'm just using the felt one, or not even felt, I think it's just maybe it's a felt one. I can show you what it is when I open the truck. But I've got these felt ones for finishing off, and this one here, I probably should buy some more of these, but I just reuse these ones. You just wash them out and you can reuse them a couple times. Should buy more of them. But here's my pot that we're gonna use to strain it into. And then, I bought some clamps too. I don't know where I put the clamps. I have to come back and get them. So maybe we'll put this on the back of the truck and get the clamps. I'm trying to get more efficient and more smarter this year for doing this and make it more cleaner. Sap. Don't know what I did with those clamps. I don't think I left them in my wife's car. Came. Where did I put them? Uh-oh. No, maybe I left them over there. I know I brought them over because I took them off of, took the, what do you call that? Labels off that. So it must be over here somewhere. Very disorganized. And then I actually have a stump in here I'm trying to burn out because it's very hard to drive anything over, so I was trying to burn it out today, but I'm gonna have to re-burn it again tomorrow maybe. I don't think it burnt too much out. Okay, I gotta find these clamps. I don't know what I did with them. Huh. I'm pretty sure I brought them over here because I went in and I took the labels off. I don't think they're no, maybe they're in the truck. I have no clue what I did. That was hours ago. I'll go look in the truck again. So that was my plan. Oh, the clamps are on the back of the truck. That's where they are. Oh, that's messy in there. Okay, so yeah, I got the clamps right here. I was gonna buy 3 of these, but they only had 2. So fortunately, I'll have to make do with 2 right now and see what happens. Okay, let me put my glasses back on. I can read what you said because I can't read that without my glasses on, unfortunately. Oh man, that would be tasty. That would be tasty. Yeah, you know what I might do this year? I hear people go and put like cinnamon sticks or stuff in the syrup. So I might do a jar or 2 with some cinnamon sticks in there and see how that goes. Because that might be tasty, cinnamon maple syrup. So I might try that this year. And as I'm winding down with this boil, I don't know if I want to add too much more wood because then I have to wait for it to die down or burn out or throw water on it. So I'm not sure. I want to get this done quickly, and I just added whack ton in here, so it's gonna take quite a bit to boil her down now. You'll see. I kind of judge it when I put my ladle in. If the sap reaches the top of the ladle, I know it's close to being ready to be done. So yeah, I'm trying to take my time. I'm just letting it boil, do its thing. You can't really rush this because it only goes at a certain speed. So it only boils as fast as you know, the wood. You got lots of wood in there. I was actually gonna run home, go get some dinner, and come back, but I might not now. I'm gonna just if I get home, I'm not gonna want to come back. So I'm just gonna wait here, I think, and finish this off. It shouldn't take too much longer, I hope. As long as I keep this good boil on, she'll be done pretty fast, I think. And then tomorrow, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take that fiberglass back out. I'm going to put my pan back in tomorrow. I'm going to wrap it around better. I bought stuff that was a little bit too thin. I thought the hole was smaller than that, but should have bought a thicker rope. Would have been a little bit better. But yeah, I was trying to, you can see the pan looks like it's all red hot in there. But this pan wasn't a very good pan. It was off Amazon. A lot of people buy this pan. It's a 24 by 24 by 7. I wish it had a preheater to it, but it doesn't. That's why I had the pan over there. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go home, boil the rest of this down. I'm gonna have to clean all this stuff up for tomorrow. It's gonna take a bit to clean this pan. This pan gets really crusty, especially on the side there. That back is gonna take a bit to clean that pan off. It's gonna be so black. I have no clue how to do that. No. Last year, I think I boiled some, like, I have a hydrometer I bought because it's supposed to be easier to make get the right bricks on it. But I tried it last year, could not figure out how to use the hydrometer. So I was using the temperature, the thermometer. I think you have to be 219 or 7 degrees above boiling point. So if it's, you're supposed to test it every day. So when I go home, I'll boil water and test what the boiling point is. So they say it's like 219, but you know, it could be a degree above or degree below. So I'll boil it to 219. I'll try on the hydrometer again. I think I know how to use it now, but I had no clue how to use it last year. I think you're supposed to let it cool down just a little bit, but then it will float the bricks. But I have to look at it again. I totally could not figure out how to use it. It wasn't that much money, but I was gonna buy a refractometer and try that, but I'm not sure. I think I'm going to try doing what I've been doing because it has been working. I just have to make sure that I keep it consistent this time and not let it get all nasty like it did last year. So I'm going to get some more of this stuff out. There we go. Well, I might jump off the live now. Just want to show you what we're doing today with maple syrup and whatnot. Thanks for everyone who jumped on and watched. Yeah, anyways, that was good times. We will see you guys later.